Bonwa, good evening, harvesters. It is I, Loki the Mad Titan, and welcome to something different. Something weird. Something I probably should have done for Halloween. We're just a couple days past Thanksgiving when I'm recording this, so I'm just a little bit behind. But I just picked this up mere minutes ago as part of the Steam Autumn Sale for a whopping 89 cents. Now, you know I love my free games. I love my free games, but 89 cents, that's pretty close to free. And this game is supposed to be very weird. Now, nobody watched my previous very weird video, Illbleed, which was a rare Sega Dreamcast game that is kind of only known in cult circles as being a weird game. I had a lot of fun with that episode, so I thought I'd start a whole playlist for this, weird games, and this will be the second game on the list. This is a point and click game, apparently, so no controller. I have to use the mouse. I did load it up just so that way I can turn the volume down, because anytime we get these games, the volume is always just insane for some bizarre reason. So I've turned down the volume. This music totally reminds me of Illbleed, but this game is even older than Illbleed. And we get to see my sexy body in just a minute or two. That's my girlfriend. This picture on the nightstand there. Tommy Knocker's knocking out of your door. Let me in. Look at how hairy I am. Ugh. My God. Such a generic haircut. And no facial hair. Alright, very grunge. I bet you he likes Nirvana. And that's it. Then it just throws you into the game. You can pick your friends, and you can pick your nose, but you can't pick your friend's nose. That's an extremely helpful tip. We're going to leave tips on until they get annoying, and I swear to God the birds are still too loud in my opinion. So give me a second. Let's just get in here. I mean, all right, that just turns the music off. Can I turn the sound effects off? Because the birds are still annoying to me. I mean, what, like, just for a second, cover your ears. If you have headphones on, I'm going to give you a warning. I'm going to turn it up halfway. I want to see how loud the birds are halfway. How did the birds not go up in sound? Alright, so apparently sound effects does not control the bird noises. Alright, so I guess we have to leave it there. Alright, sorry about that. So we're pointing and clicking. I don't know. It's playing with a broken propeller, okay. That's a clock. It's the wall clock. Yep. Recently watered plastic plant. That doesn't make any sense. What is this weird thing? It's a secret. Alright. What is this? Trumpet? Clarinet. That makes much more sense. Obviously some fat high school girl left it here. What? Is that my girlfriend over here? A photo of a beautiful girl, blonde, about 17 years old. Right. My man does not look 17. I feel like the birds are just too, like, I should get out of this room. I'm literally turning down the volume. I hope it's not as bad to you as it is to me. Okay, so I can move. Dust Bowl basketball autographed by GPF. Okay. This is so weird. Pair of plastic binoculars with the lenses melted to the table. Alright, why would that be? Acne medication. I have one candle, it looks like. And then the annoying alarm clock. Ooh, speckled odd stains. Why did they have to include that detail? Paper doll by the Mills Brothers sits on the turntable. No idea what that is. Are these my shoes? Saddle shoes with laces knotted together. Okay. Bingo parlors. That's cute. Alright, is this another plane over here? Alright. I just don't want to miss anything. These point and click games, I haven't played one of these in a million years, but 7 flannel shirts accompanied with matching blue jeans are hanging neatly in the closet. Can I... Dresser drawer is unlocked. Okay. So we can actually get in here. We got a quarter, it looks like. Alright. Pick up the quarter. Hell yeah. Alright, so that means I need to figure out inventory at some point in time. Examine the pen. 2 marks visible at the end of the ballpoint pen. Pick up the pen, yes. Is that something to pick up? It just looks like a thumbtack or something. Why do you have thumbtacks in your drawer? Alright, can I have the sunglasses? No, okay. So that was the top drawer. And apparently there are sunglasses, but for some bizarre reason, I can't pick them up. Alright, can I open up the different drawers? No, just, it's always going to be the top drawer. Okay, I guess we're ready to leave this room. The garbage, it wouldn't let me in here. Yeah, when I click on that, he steps closer to it, but when I still think, how about the bookshelf? Handful of faded hardbacks litter the lower shelf. Okay. I guess it's time to go? Yeah. Let's go, my man. I don't know what we're doing. When it loaded up the first time, the tip it gave me was about weapons, and I'm immediately concerned, how are we using weapons in a point-and-click game? Alright, fire extinguisher. No, that's the exit. Oh my god. Box of crayons and a Range Rider coloring book. No idea what I could possibly do with that. What is this over here? Newspaper. I mean, it doesn't seem like there's anything useful here. How about this guy? Talk to Hank.
What?
Oh my god, we're actually talking. Oh, who are you?
Leave me alone, Steve, or I'll tell Mom on you.
Oh, my name's Steve?
Steve, are you talking to me?
You talking to me,
yeah,
punk?
only I don't want to be, because I'm trying to watch my cowboy show.
I'm sorry. Look, I'm telling you, I need your help. I've lost my memory.
Have not. Cut it out.
I'm telling you the truth.
You always were a kidder, Steve. Leave me alone. I'm sick.
Sick?
What's wrong with you?
I got a headache and a stomachache.
Then why aren't you in bed?
Because I want to watch my cowboy show.
You look all right to me.
I'm not faking. I couldn't go to school because I'm sick. Daddy's sick in bed too. And Mom believes me anyway. So shut up.
Okay, where's my daddy? Is he making a nice piece of crispy meat?
Your dad is asleep?
He and Mom went at it last night pretty hard. He stayed in bed. I saw what she did to him. It was pretty bad.
What did she...
Like you don't know. I saw you and her on the couch last Wednesday night. Guess that's why she's grounded now, huh? Too bad you didn't pay me and I had to tell, huh?
What are you talking about? What girl?
What? Is there another one too? Wait till I tell.
I'm confused. Okay.
I don't know what girl you're talking about.
All summer, it's been Stephanie this and Stephanie that.
Oh
and
my
now
god,
you
Stephanie.
Don't remember? You think I'm dumb or something?
No, I just can't remember anything, like I said.
Yeah, you better remember quick. because the wedding's in 2 weeks.
What?
Leave me alone so I can watch TV.
The wedding? Okay, so I can type. That's going to be a problem because I can't hit Q, W, Z, or X. So I have to remember that. Oh, the TV is driving me crazy.
That's a weird-looking television. Come to think of it, this whole place looks totally retro.
What do you mean retro? All TVs look alike.
Sure, basically. But this is one old-fashioned clunker.
Old-fashioned? It's brand new.
Yeah, but look at the tube.
Okay.
Where's the remote control?
This is so weird.
What's that?
Now that I think about it, I can't remember.
And what was that you said about retro rockets?
No, retro. It means... Oh man, I know what I mean. That everything here is wrong. But I can't picture the difference.
Then shut up and quit bugging me. I'm watching my cowboy show.
Cowboy show.
Have you noticed that your show is in black and white?
What else? Color? On a TV?
Well, I think I've seen a colored television before.
Have not. Quit it, or I'm gonna tell.
Hey, look at that. Your mother lets you watch this stuff?
Sure. This is part of history. What made America great. And besides, blood and guts are needed.
Blood and guts are neato. Alright, this is interesting. Little kids shouldn't watch violence. You're right. That is really neat. I mean, it's cowboys and Indians, I guess. The shooting is really annoying. Whatever. I'll say you're right.
I'm glad you're catching on, Steve. You're not too bad for a lousy rat.
Alright, I'm just gonna say bye.
Good. Fine.
Can I turn off the TV? I mean, it does say old-fashioned. Pass through for the kitchen. Alright, let's just go in for the kitchen. Because... Yeah, what's happening here now? We have a baby. A newborn. Cabinet that smells of dirty diapers. That's nasty. An expertly embroidered old-fashioned wall plaque. Okay, I don't know what I'm doing here. Can I do something with this? It's very red and shiny. Fireman Sparky's super foamy fire extinguisher. Okay, I can't do anything with it. Why are there cookies in the trash? Can we take some of the cookies? Okay, I want, what is this thing? Can opener? Okay. Anything in the oven? Cookies are baking in the oven. Why is she throwing them away, though? Don't throw cookies away. Alright, knife. Yes, can I have a knife? Can I take a knife? Because apparently I'm going to need a weapon. Okay, no, I can't take a knife. Coffee maker. Does that say kill them all? I think it says kill them all. Kill them all. It's blurry. Okay. I guess gotta talk to this lady. Mom, I guess? I don't know.
Well, hello there. How about some cookies? There's plenty of rejects in the trash.
Who are you?
That's a fine way to talk to your mother.
You're my mother?
That's right. Though sometimes I get treated like the hired help around here.
I don't remember.
Of course you don't. Until you need your socks washed.
No, you don't understand. I can't remember where I am or even who I am.
Land's sake, stop your joshing, won't you? Honestly, Steve, I thought you'd grow up a little after graduation. I only hope that new job will plant your feet on the ground.
So that's my name. Steve.
Your name will be M.U.D. Mud if you don't stop teasing me, young man.
Listen, this may sound strange, but I've lost my memory. Do you believe me?
Well, you always were a kidder, Steve.
I'm serious.
Sure, and next you'll be telling me you don't remember Hank and your little sister.
Okay, so I will admit the lips cursor is kind of freaking me out a little bit. Alright, so we have a lot of different things we can talk to her about, and then the fact that I can type things in is very strange to me. So, like, I don't know.
Stop speaking nonsense, dear.
All right, I don't know. I don't know what to say. Graduation.
When did I graduate?
4 months ago, as if you could forget that.
What college?
College? A high school diploma is all you need to get a job. And besides, you can't marry Stephanie if you're going to waste your time going to college. 18 years old and you're just now getting your first job. It's a disgrace, but better late than never. I guess we can thank Stephanie for that.
Okay, tell me about Stephanie, I guess.
And just who is Stephanie?
Don't you dare toy with that sweet girl. If you start in on her with all this amnesia poop, she'll think her fiancé is having second thoughts about the wedding.
Okay, I typed in poop, and you said it was a nonsense word, and then you said poop. I think I'm gonna turn the music off.
Look, all this talk
Wedding.
about weddings is nuts. I'm not marrying anybody till I figure out what's going on here.
First the heartbreak of psoriasis, and now this.
Psoriasis.
2 weeks before the wedding and you're backing out. Whatever will the neighbors think?
I can't marry someone I don't even know.
Fine, have it your way, but leave me out of it. If you're going to break Stephanie's heart, you march right next door and do it yourself. And don't expect me to write you a note.
Okay.
Fiance? This is insane.
Oh, you're not having second thoughts about marrying Stephanie? Is that what this silliness is all about? Pre-wedding dinners?
Can something like that produce amnesia?
Stop this foolishness right now and count your blessings. Stephanie is great at cooking and cleaning.
She's great at cook. Now I can ask about cooking and cleaning. She's great at cooking and cleaning. All right.
What's cooking and cleaning got to do with anything?
Honestly, boys are so dense. What else is there for a wife but cooking and cleaning? You may not appreciate a hot meal on a clean plate when it's there, but if it wasn't, we'd hear about it soon enough, I'll bet.
You're saying that's all there is to marriage? Cooking and cleaning?
Well, you'll have to ask your father about that, but I'm sure Stephanie will do her duty when the time comes.
Oh. Well, I'm very good at cooking and cleaning, so I guess I should be a wife. All right, so we still have to follow, but I want to continue down the duty path.
Bless your innocence, but there are certain disgusting truths that go along with marriage.
Disgusting,
Facts that
huh?
can't be disguised by sheets which wrap around the contours of flexing go-go's and bouncing legs. You can't know what I'm talking about, and that's best. When the time comes to make a baby with Stephanie, you'll have to make your peace with the fact that when a farmer plants his seed, he can't help but get some nasty dirt on his coat.
What? All right, father.
My father.
He's in the other room. He decided to sleep in today. Now please, let me get back to my cookies.
All right, tell me about the cookies.
The bake sale is on Friday, and yet you're baking the cookies now.
Never put off till tomorrow what you can do today.
But they'll be stale by then.
That's why I'm throwing them away.
And then cooking more?
To replace the ones I throw out.
Why?
Well, I have to. No one's going to pay to eat stale cookies out of the garbage can.
But you expect me to.
Of course not, Steve. I wouldn't charge you. I'm your mother. Help yourself.
Okay.
What charity is this bake sale supposed to benefit?
It'll help provide a fund for bums and hobos who wander into harvest and have no family ties.
Kind of a specific target group, isn't it?
You have to pay attention to detail when dealing with such people.
Bums
I don't
and
know
hobos.
what you mean.
You will. The whole thing has been organized by the lodge.
Tell me more about this bake sale. Why is it so important?
As I told you, many unfortunates who come to harvest end up needing financial help.
Why is that the town's problem?
It's not a problem, so long as those folks are taken care of. It's the will of the lodge.
Taken care of, huh? Okay, so I'm glad he kept going with the dialogue. Lodge.
What lodge?
The Hall of the Order of the Harvest Moon, Steve. It's just the finest place in Harvest, and the most exclusive.
What's so great about it?
Hard to say, since hardly anyone gets inside. But it wouldn't be so exclusive if it wasn't just wonderful. Just like the new Reynolds dishwasher with their patented auto-dry process, TM. I've never used one, but I know I want it. Instead of sulking around the house all day, why not walk over to the lodge and apply for membership?
Hey, the last thing I want is a fez on my head. Why not? I'll go look into it. Yeah, because we wanna see what's up with this lodge.
That's wonderful, Steve. If you got into the lodge, you'd be the talk of Harvest.
All right, so Harvest is the town, so like Silent Hill, but very just weird.
Harvest is a town unlike any you've ever known.
In what way?
I don't have time to go into it now. Why not take a walk around town and pester someone else? I'm busy.
Okay. Bye.
Don't forget to put the papers out for Jimmy. You know how he gets.
Who the hell is Jimmy? All right, let's get out of here. I didn't even see anywhere else to go. What other room? This room? Master bedroom. It is firmly locked, so I can't go out there. So then I'm going over here. Yeah. Okay. Dayglow Lima space disc stuck on the roof. Alright, so now there's just like a very generic like airplane sound. Is that the music? Oh no. No. Alright, this could be even weirder without the music though, because then it's just me talking. Talk to Jimmy James. Examine the mailbox. It's full of junk mail, bills, and bake sale flyers. Okay. There are security bars fastened to the window with Phillips head screws. Okay, that's the first time it said something like that. So I feel like I need a Phillips head screwdriver. The only thing I've picked up so far was the what the heck was it? Now I already forgot. How do I find out? Yeah. Okay. So I click on myself. And the quarter, that's it. Now, sometimes you can use a quarter. How would I do that? It's going to tell me no, but quarter. Use quarter on...
Well, that didn't work.
Okay. All right. Just take the quarter back. You 100% can use a quarter. Air conditioner. Army surplus air conditioner. Alright, I guess I gotta talk to this kid. Talk to Jimmy.
Hey, Steve, I'm Jimmy James. Remember me?
No.
I guess not.
Hey, how come you haven't been putting the paper out for me in the morning?
I'm supposed to? I don't remember.
Yeah? Well, try to remember, will ya? How'd you expect a working Joe to make an honest living? You don't put the paper out, I'm out of a job.
So what? You don't get paid for picking up papers anyway.
The Sentinel building burnt down. What the heck else am I supposed to do? Listen, start putting that paper out and everything will be Jake, okay? That's all I want. That and a pair of sneakers. Walking this route every day has worn holes in mine. Say, you got any spare sneakers?
Okay, so he needs sneakers. There were shoes in the house, but they weren't sneakers.
Oh, gee whiz. Look, if you find any, I'd be willing to trade you for 'em. Something really neato. Think about it. See you later, alligator.
Alright, well, you happen to have a screwdriver. Alright, so how do I... Alright, so I can go left or right. Man, I haven't played a game like this in forever. This is so weird. I mean... Alright, so I can examine the power lines. High voltage power lines bathe your home in a wholesome, old-fashioned electromagnetic field. You'll feel the humming in your dreams. Steel barbs, wrench signals from the naked air. Anything else? No, I already did the power lines. Alright. I don't know. We'll go right first. Oh, Jesus. Okay, it's very sensitive. So we could go to the store, to the post office, to the barber shop, abandoned house, Johnson residence, cemetery, Shady Oaks mortuary. I mean, the only place I know I'm supposed to be going to is the lodge. Where the hell is the lodge? Meat plant, TV station. Oh, the lodge is the big creepy building in the middle of the map. Alright, we'll go to the lodge. Alright, I'm pretty sure we're going to want sound with music back for the lodge. I don't know. The music's really annoying to me, but what else is new? Oh. That makes it brighter. I don't know if that's a good thing. We'll leave it on that for now. Alright. Tapestry. This is ancient as the building. Masonry looks as though it might be from the Dark Ages. Alarming green sludge oozes out from the drain. Oh, I see eyes over here. Red eyes gleam with eerie malevolence from the darkness. Yeah, there was two. Now there's more than two. All right. I don't think there's much else to do here. So I guess we're gonna have to talk to this dude. I know it's tedious, but I think for talking, I am going to turn off the music. Because I feel like the music is super distracting when we're trying to talk to people. Like when we're talking to our mom in the kitchen, I don't know, I found it really annoying.
Only initiates may enter the Hall of the Order of the Harvest Moon.
Did you say something?
I did not speak, but my mind touched yours.
Telepathy? But how?
Only those who seek enlightenment warrant my attention. Do you hunger for true knowledge? Yes, I hunger for true knowledge.
Okay, I wasn't expecting a death metal singer to be here. Yes, I'd like to join. I'm just going to say yes.
There are always obstacles to the path. You must first fill out an application to be considered for initiation into the mysteries.
Paperwork. Why should I fill out a stupid form? Okay, give me the application then.
Applications are available at the post office. Postmaster Boyle disseminates them to the uninitiated. I do not sully my hands.
Then I just fill it out and return it to you, or what?
You may find it difficult to obtain an application. You will no doubt need to find some way to persuade Postmaster Boyle to give you one in the middle of the month, as it is against his rules. When you do, however, bring it to me, and if you are worthy, you will be put to the test.
Okay, how do I get out of here? So we're going to the post office. That was illuminating missile base. All right, post office was, I already forgot. Police station, fire station. Wait, what? Oh, it was right by us, wasn't it? Yeah. 41% off. Packing peanuts, assorted colors. Yay! Old Glory flag. Okay. Anything else? Examine the cup. Crushed cup with smudged lipstick on it. Okay. I feel like I do not have enough stuff in my inventory. I'm like, give me some more stuff. Hold on. Looks like Mr. Pastorelli forgot to put out the paper for Jimmy. All right. I mean, for somebody who doesn't remember stuff, you seem to remember a lot of stuff, dude. All right. I literally don't think there's anything else. So let's just get into the post office. What is the point of this game? I have no idea. I'm playing this blind. I probably should have said that from the beginning. I am playing this blind. Technically, I never even did my intro. If you're new to the channel, dozo yoroshiku onegaishimasu. If you're new to the series, I mean, technically this would fit into the one-off series and slash the new series that I would say is a weird games, but it's not really a series. It's just going to be going into the playlist. But if you are new that way as well, hajime both of which mean welcome. If you're a regular to the channel, Kairi Nasai, welcome back. Welcome home. Thank you so much for spending time with me. All right, he's getting impatient apparently. He's tapping his foot like Sonic the Hedgehog. All right, so what do we got here? Who's this lady? Examine the woman. A blind woman is trying to read her mail. Well, that's not going to work. Examine the map. Zip code map with Harvest dead center. Okay. Examine the boxes. These mailboxes seem hardly used. We've got clocks. 3 clocks 3 times. Alright, there's a sign for the charity bake sale. I can tell that. Bake sale, bake sale. Read all about it. Anything else? Wait, what? I thought I saw something for a second. So it looks like the only other thing to do is to talk to this dude. Which is what we came here to do anyway. Postmaster Boyle, what's up? Alright, wait, we didn't listen to the music. What's the... Wait, what just happened? What's the music for this area? I really don't think we're missing out on much with the music here. It's just like a fluorescent light bulb buzzing noise. I mean, that's not even that bad though. I'll leave that going for now. And it's funny how you can hear it stop when the recording stops. It's not just like all the way through. You hear like a little, like that little tiny pop. So if you're old school like me and you did things with cassettes and like did your own mixes and things like that, you would always hear that little right there, that little noise. That it's like where where one song would end and then another song would begin. It's hilarious.
Yes?
Yeah.
I need some help, Mr.
Postmaster Boyle, what can I do for you today?
Postmaster Boyle, what can I do for you today? I'd like a lodge application.
Sorry, youngster, we're out of applications right now.
Come on, you must have one around here somewhere.
Well, I do have the master, but you can't write on that. And I only make copies once a month, on the button, regular as clockwork.
Oh my god. Well, I can go get one at the lodge instead. No, we already know that.
Afraid not, son. You can't get them anywhere but the post office. I'm sorry, you'll just have to come back in a month, same as anyone else. And even then, I can't guarantee you'll get an application. The line is always long, and there are never enough to go around.
It's very important that I get in quickly.
That's what they all say. Postmaster Boyle, I'll just die if I don't get into the lodge. Can't make an exception, young man. Just wouldn't be right.
Alright, but wait, can I make the copies?
Don't mumble, son. Can't understand you.
I don't know if I'm supposed to type full sentences or just words. Again, I have to be careful not to hit. I swear to God, I'm gonna screw it up and hit one of the buttons I'm not supposed to hit.
Don't mumble, son.
All right,
Can't understand you.
I don't know what it wants me to type. All right, bye.
Next time you post, don't forget the zip code.
So, all right, we struck out here.
Sorry, son. No time to talk. Neither rain nor sleet nor snow nor hell shall keep the mail from its appointed rounds.
All right, we got.
Next time you post, don't forget the zip code.
All right, this is stuff on the ground. Okay, do anything with this? It kind of looks like money. All right, let's just get out of here. Oh God. Okay. So where should we go next then? Barbershop, general store, abandoned house. I mean, I want to go to the abandoned house. The mortuary, fire station, police station, newspaper building, TV station, meat plant. Sounds terrifying. Oh my God. I don't know. We'll go to the general store just because it's right here, I guess. What is this guy doing? Examine the handyman. Sure. He's too busy working to notice you. Okay. What's he doing? Tape and broken glass. Obviously a professional break-in. Neon letters drone relentlessly, eternally frozen at 4:05. Tired air conditioner wheezes in the unseasonal heat. So I wonder how many people started playing this and then got impatient. Creamed asparagus, 2 for 49 cents. Got frustrated. Harvest bake sale this Friday in the school gym. Because right now, there's not really been too much weird. It took a while before we got to the weird in Illbleed as well. That time we had like generic music in the back. Like marching band music. Examine the water cooler. Dead roaches and bits of acrid grit coat the water cooler's bone-dry reservoir. That's nasty. I have no patience for this music. Alright. Sorry about that. Let's see. Examine the copier. Free copies made here. Okay, so why... If I know that, I put search empty barrels that smell like pickles. Examine the projector. It's a 16mm projector with Geen Memorial stencil on it. Okay. This one reeks of rotting meat. Delicious. Alright, so this one and this one both smell like pickles. Alright, so we know where the copier is. Empty meat box. What is with the meat? Variety of odd items for sale. Could we be more specific? Oh. Okay. Black electrical tape. You must pay, Miss Phelps, before you can buy anything. Okay. Examine the wrench. A slightly used wrench. Yes, I get it. Coffee cans. Cow is bleeding. A robust coffee on these Harvest Blend coffee can labels. Okay. Cans of soup or possibly rat poison? Alright. These ones I can't click on. An adult magazine for 25 cents. You must pay, Mrs. Phelps, before you can buy anything. Alright, so clearly we're supposed to buy the adult magazine because that's the only thing that it actually told me a price for? Illbleed had adult magazines in it too. This is getting weird. Alright, let's get out of here. I wasn't expecting to zoom in. What do we got here? Is she watching the same thing? A shoddy old TV missing the VHF switch knob. Anything else? I don't think so. There's a lot of cracks in the walls. Alright, let's talk to Mrs. Phelps.
Can I help you, dear?
Who are you?
This is Phelps General Store, so who would that make me? Maybe you need to go back to Geen Memorial and have Miss Whaley teach you about logic.
I'm fuzzy on a lot of things these days. My memory's gone.
Pshaw, you always were a kidder, Steve.
I'm serious. I need some help.
Well, they say a sharp blow to the head is a good thing for amnesia, in which case I'd recommend Miss Whaley again. Then again, they say a good scare can jog the memory, in which case I'd advise you to visit the sergeant at arms over at the lodge. That man gives me the willies. Speaking of willies, how's your father?
Don't know. Haven't seen him.
Why does my
Care
father
to buy
have willies?
anything today?
Yes, please. I guess.
Just point to whatever you want. I'm a little hard of hearing.
Well, I mean, there's only one thing I operate the shelf. There's only one thing I can buy. Okay, I didn't do it right. Oh, so like I just point at it. No, I tried that and it didn't work. Alright, I'll figure it out eventually. Use quarter on her. Yeah, I know.
A girly magazine? Why, Steve, I'm surprised at you. I'd expect that sort of thing from Deputy Loomis, but never from you. He's always coming in here oogling the girly magazines behind my counter. Darned if I'd sell him one, though. I know his wife, for heaven's sakes.
Well, will you sell me one?
I certainly will, Steve. That kind of interest is healthy for a young fellow. Steers him away from being a fireman.
What? What?
Hello, Steve. Care to buy anything today?
Can I make copies?
Okay, dear. You check back if you decide there's anything you want. I'll be happy to help you. Come back soon.
Alright, this is weird. So I can make free copies, but I don't know how to make... I don't know. Like, how much you want to bet if I go back to the post office dude? He... Come on. Oh, wait, it's down here. No? There we go. I couldn't get exit to trigger. He's going to act like... Maybe I need to put free copies? I didn't talk to the blind lady. Or no, it just says examine. It doesn't say talk to her. What is she reading? Can I see that? No. Alright.
Sorry, son, no time to talk. Neither rain nor sleet nor snow nor hell shall keep the mail from its appointed rounds.
Okay. What?
Don't mumble, son. Can't understand you.
Just, what about copy?
Don't mumble, son. Can't understand you.
Oh, boy.
Next time you post, don't forget the zip code.
My man, do you want a girly magazine? Alright. It's gonna be one of those games where like I need like a walkthrough. I'm not smart enough to like progress the game on my own like a big boy. I mean, this one is open. Alright. Let's try visiting some of the other places. I mean, we figured some stuff out, sort of. Should we just we'll finish this little area. We'll go to the barber shop. I don't know that this is going to be useful at all. Nothing else to look at here. We don't need a haircut. Maybe we get a haircut because I do not like this dude's hair. Oh, what is happening in here? All right, so we have fancy bars pull secured to the wall. Now we got straight slot screws. That's interesting. So it's the second reference to screws. We also have an alien head on the wall. An unfortunate extraterrestrial who journeyed hundreds of light years to wind up mounted on the barber's wall. Okay. I really want to figure something out. Jim Bob, who was a high school star pitcher 20 years ago, hangs his aging leather jacket here when he comes in for a trim. That is oddly specific information. Examine the television. Dangling television is sure to cause neck strain at this angle. It takes a true sportsman to hunt down those dangerous cows. It's a picture of Mr. Pastorelli as a young buck. Young bucks. Young bucks. Alright, so in more planes. Is that a pitchfork? Why is it saying talk? Am I talking to the pitchfork? Who am I talking to? Anything down here? Wait, how did I... This is like one of those things, the more I look, the weirder stuff I see. How did I miss the sheep with the glowing red eyes? Except for its occasional hairball cough, it's hard to tell if the sheep is alive or not. It has glowing red eyes. Why this? Made of solidified mousse and sticky hairspray, this lovely mannequin is a work of art. Okay, you and I... Okay, so wait, I can turn off the lights? Alright, he doesn't want me to. Alright, that's Mr. Pastorelli. This is Mr. Swell. This is Mr. Parsons. Picture of young Mr. Pastorelli, spaghetti all over his mouth. Okay, that's... Clem Parsons took this rare photograph of an extraterrestrial. And I can't examine this poster, and then when I try to... I mean, he's all the way over there. When I try to click on what looks like a pitchfork, it wants me to talk to Mr. Parsons, which is confusing. All right, we'll talk to Mr. Pastorelli first, I guess, because we're closest. Not understanding English. Okay. How about Mr. Swell?
Howdy, Steve.
Oh, my
Yeah.
God.
Howdy back, Mr.
Pete Swell, Steve. Don't you pull my old leg now. Change your mind about that aluminum siding?
What are you talking about?
I really think you should talk your father into buying some. He can afford it. And I can't stress enough the value of some really fine aluminum siding. Keeps it warm in the summer, cool in the winter, and it keeps out the sheep. Pastorelli ought to look into some, but I can't get him to understand a word I say.
Okay. I don't know if any of this is going to be fruitful or not. Aluminum siding.
Steve, aluminum siding can't get a fair shake no more. Started when those firemen came to harvest, filling people's heads with newfangled notions like color coordination and interior design. You can paint aluminum, you know, if you want to. But even so, I can't seem to move it anymore. Not even to a rube like Pastorelli. Thank God for the plumbing.
Oh, okay. What is with the firemen? All right, plumbing, I guess.
Well, I seen the end coming for the aluminum siding game, so I took a mail course and learned how to be a plumber. Now, there's a business that never lets up. You'd be surprised what people flush down the toilet.
Okay, Mr. Pastorelli.
Pastorelli's a rube from way back. Ask Clem Parsons how he followed up with the alarm system in here. I'm a plumber. I could fix it for him, but he just won't listen.
Okay. Bye.
Nice to see you again, Steve.
All right, thanks for the big eyes there at the end. I really appreciate that. All right, are we playing checkers or chess? What are we playing here? It looks like checkers. All right. What's up, Hillbilly Jim? What's going on?
Hello there, youngster.
Oh,
You say
my
them
God.
aliens I was telling you about? Well, they came back last night. Cut another crop circle in my south field.
How come I never seen none of them saucers, Clem?
Them aliens is wily, Pete. You don't cross the intergalactic void without learning a trick or two. You know what Pastorelli did? Yesterday, he gets an alarm system to protect his pole. Only he don't know how to rig it, so now it's all awry.
I'm really getting a strong feeling that I'm supposed to steal the barber pole for some reason once I get a screwdriver. There was a hardware store, right? But I don't have any money. Pole, alarm system, Pastorelli. Tell me more about the alarm system, I guess.
Pastorelli shelled out for an alarm system, all right, but he's too cheap to hire an electrician to hook her up. Dang idiot cross-wired it through the fire sprinkler, so now when the alarm goes off, it sets the sprinkler spraying. Tarnation! Aliens looking for intelligent life ought to stay away from this shop, sure enough.
Okay. That took one of the other options off I wanted to do.
Well, son, the ways of the alien is a specialized area of woodcraft unknown to all but the wiliest sportsmen. What you gotta remember is, your average alien is smarter than your average human, so you gotta be extra careful building your blind if you want to bag one.
You hunt aliens.
Son, after nailing an alien, you can never go back to quail. What, you think you can get one of those at a swap meet? Line your blind with lead to fool their sensing machines. Lay real quiet and wait. Preferably in the woods around the nuclear base. Oh, they love messing around out there.
Why not wait outside your field, Clem? Wait for 'em to come a-carving.
Oh, they do their crop doodles with zap guns, you darn fool. Don't you know nothing? Besides, ain't no place to put the blind out in the field. Now you listen to Clem Parsons if you want to tag an unearthly being. They cross the void, wondering what lies beyond, all the time not knowing that what awaits them is buckshot.
Okay. What happened to the pole? I wanted you to tell me more about the pole, and that option went away. Can you tell me more about the pole?
Why, that barber's pole of his is his pride and joy. Brought it all the way over from Italy, wrapped all special-like. It ain't nothing but colored glass with some bulbs stuck up in it, but he thinks it's the be-all, end-all. Installed that alarm system just to protect it. Though who in tarnation would want to steal a worthless piece of junk like that? I don't know.
Maybe them aliens, Clem.
Oh, Pete, don't be ignorant. Them aliens don't give a fig for no colored glass. You think if they can build spaceships, they can't make a dadgum barber pole? Crazy hick don't know nothing about science.
Well, okay, so at least I got a keyword to work. I'm just gonna say bye.
Anytime, Steve.
So, I still can't use the light switch. Now, you said something about a sprinkler, which I think that's there. Alright. Could I have used... Now I'm like, could I have used the quarter here? Did I waste... Oh my god. Okay. Still can't click on... / steal his pitchfork or this. Which it looks like it says... something... I don't know. Thought it said something demons or something, but... Alright. The weirdness factor has increased. So... This is my house. Please stop jumping around. It's so sensitive. Potsdam residence, abandoned house, Johnson residence, cemetery, mortuary, fire station, police station, newspaper. Like, there was a hardware store, wasn't there? Oh my god, there is no hardware store. Oh god. Alright, this is alright. So they keep talking about the fire people being weird. Right? Should I just go? I'm going to the abandoned house, aren't I? It's fine. Okay. Alright. Let's examine the car. The old car is perfect nesting grounds for wasps. That's not helpful. Why is it saying exit? Where am I exiting to? Examine the window. The attic window is perfect. Okay, so this place is just full of wasps. That's what these red things are. So more wasps. And then there's more over here too. More wasps. So it's like if I'm going to try to get in here... I'm going to get stung by wasps. That's what I'm getting. That's what I'm getting from this. All right. So we're gonna go. Okay, we're in the abandoned house. I expect a seal shut with wasp nests. That's for sure a wasp picture. And there's something red there, but it won't let me detect it. Examine the cabinet. From the sound of it, these cabinets are infested with wasps. I really shouldn't be surprised at this point. What do you got there? Tetsuya Crumb. All right, but what is in front of you? I can't tell. Can't do anything with the oven. All right. Can I go over here? No. Yeah, it's a surprise, it's a wasp nest. Alright, I can't. So I could just access this one room. Alright, I guess so we have to talk to her.
It's not often that I get visitors. I am Tetsuya Crumb. The ignorant of harvest called me the wasp woman, a pejorative, no doubt, born of fear and a poverty of imagination.
I don't understand.
The politics of honey, the Judeo-Christian rites of sacrifice and conventional taboos against unbridled pleasure are all responsible for the prejudice against wasps.
Say what now? Okay.
Yes, a great deal of pleasure. The wasp is a sensual being, not a laborer. Hedonistic instead of industrial. Some think them quick to anger. In truth, they are easily swayed to ecstasy. They penetrate your flesh, and the muscular contractions in their thorax as they pump venom could be likened to the muscular contractions of ejaculation. Each painful welt, an act of love.
Alrighty then. I feel like me staring at the wall while she's saying this is the right thing to do. Sacrifice.
When a bee stings, it rips itself apart and dies for its audacity. This appeals to those raised worshipping a god that demands sacrifice and atonement. But the wasp is promiscuous. They are not as sympathetic to the masses because they don't die when they sting. They live to sting another day, and they take pleasure from it.
Oh, okay. I mean, there was, and I can't hit the other word that will end the video. I'm just gonna hit enter, and I guess we'll say bye. What happens if I try to go back into conversation with her?
It's not often that I...
Alright, and then just bye. Alright, I don't... Oh, there's a giant one there. Oh, I didn't even see... How did I... How am I not seeing some of these things? Alright, let's just... I... That one stumped me a little bit. I don't know what I'm supposed to say about that. Yeah, it's really hard to... Well, I guess we'll check out our next door neighbor's house. What do we got? Examine the garage door. Garage needs new paint job. Okay. Shaped like a wagon wheel. Yep. Glasses clear reflection makes it difficult to see. Birds are living dangerously, apparently. Alright, I guess the only other thing left to do is we're just going to go inside their house. Apparently. Examine the plant. A giant mutant asparagus, inexplicably robust given the fact that it's encased in red concrete, perhaps the healthful electromagnetic fields of harvest. Okay. Ashtray shaped like a particular human organ which shall remain nameless. Okay. The man in the house squeezing his meat. Almost made of leather, polyester. The upholstery is stained after years of profuse sweating. That's nasty. Let's see what the music sounds like in here. How annoying. It's going to be on a scale of 1 to 10. Yeah, I'm going with a 10 out of 10 on the annoying scale there. Oh my god. Funerary urn in the cabinet's sole occupant. So, family member of some sort. Anything else? Other than talking to the dude, empty shelves are a testament to the Potsdam household's rigorous intellectual standards. Shots fired. Alright. So I think the only other thing to do is to talk to this dude, but let's go into his kitchen first, I guess. Does he have a wife? Oh, he does have a wife. Minty fresh look and scent. Okay. All right. Is it gonna say the same thing for everything? It looks like it. Icebox is locked. Plastic plant with freshly watered soil. Okay, so everybody keeps watering their plastic plants. Bushes preventing it from opening. Okay. Entire kitchen table. Okay, yes, the entire. I get it. Everything is minty fresh. All right, I guess we'll talk to
Hello,
her.
Steve. Have you flossed today?
I don't know about Steve. I personally have not flossed today. You look just like my mom, except for the hair. I think it is the same lady. That's why. That's so funny.
Honestly, you men can insult a woman without even knowing you've done it. What a horrible thing to say.
You're both standing around baking cookies. Same cut of dress. Same pearls. So bizarre.
There's nothing bizarre about baking cookies. The Harvest Charity Bake Sale is Friday, you know, and by gosh, Mrs. Marvin Potston Jr. can be counted on to do her share.
It doesn't look like she's baking cookies. I guess maybe she's supposed to be stirring a bowl, but it's not like in our kitchen. There's cookies everywhere, pearls.
Just because I'm doing housework doesn't mean I have to be a drudge. It's a wife's duty to look good for her husband at all times. What's wrong with wearing pearls, for heaven's sake?
Nothing, but you look like June Cleaver. Some kind of sitcom mom.
Sitcom?
Geez, you know, a situation comedy. The weird part is, I can't remember how I know that.
I'm much too busy with housework to watch TV. Maybe Mr. Potsdam would know about sitcoms. Stephanie doesn't watch TV, though. She's grounded.
All right, why is she grounded?
Mr. Potsdam feels there's too much at stake to allow Stephanie to run around loose.
She doesn't want to get married either, huh?
Are you saying you don't want to marry my daughter?
I don't know your daughter, Mrs. Potsdam. Why is she grounded? Afraid she'll run away before the wedding?
No! She's as delighted as we are about the wedding, every bit as delighted as we are. But she might get hit by a car, or a falling piano, or who knows what. Mr. Potsdam wants us all to be one happy family, and he doesn't want to risk anything happening at the last minute.
Can I see her?
I don't see any reason why not.
I didn't really want to see her, but tell me about Mr. Potsdam.
You mustn't be too hard on Mr. Potsdam, Steve. He's a disappointed man. No matter how many lodge admission forms he fills out, they keep turning him down. He has a new application in, though, so keep your fingers crossed. If he joins the lodge, you and Stephanie can have your wedding in the Chapel of Love, rather than over at Moynihan's place.
Mr. Moynihan?
Mr. Moynihan runs the Wayward Hotel and the Shady Oaks Funeral Parlor. It's rumored he has connections with the lodge, but the order keeps that kind of thing secret. So Mr. Potsdam has tried to get him to put in a good word for his lodge application, but so far...
Lodge?
What can you tell me about the lodge?
Just that they're exclusive and secretive. If you're curious, you ought to pick up a lodge application at the post office and take it over to the sergeant-at-arms. Isn't that a thought? Forget Mr. Potsdam. If you became a member of the order, we could hold the wedding inside the lodge. My, wouldn't that be lovely?
Yeah, I need an application though. That's the issue.
Tell me about this wedding.
Well, it's set for 3 weeks. We're holding it over at Shady Oaks, Mr. Moynihan's funeral parlor.
Say what?
Now, I know it's not a very romantic place, but there's nowhere else to hold it, thanks to Mr. Potsdam.
Oh my god. So first of all, everybody says a different time frame. They've said 3 weeks, 4 weeks, and 2 weeks, depending on who I'm talking to. So nobody seems to actually know when I'm getting married. I mean, we did both of these, so I don't know. If
You mustn't be too hard on Mr. Potston, Steve.
Yeah, she's gonna repeat herself. Lodge, we did all those. All right, let's just say, bye. I guess I don't know.
Give my regards to your parents.
All right, talking to her didn't help at all, and I don't. Let's just go upstairs. Let's go see if we can find Stephanie. We have multiple doors here. Examine the plaque. This plaque has had its metal plate removed. I still air freshener. This device is releasing noxious smelling chemicals into the hallway. Awesome. I need. Wait, that's a real plant? Oh, this one seems cool. Oh, I just went into that room. I don't even know whose room that is. Oh, I accidentally went into Stephanie's room. Damn it. Alright, so her radiator's pink. She has nice taste. Oh, okay. She has nice taste. She has nice taste. Does she have a screwdriver? I need 2 different screwdrivers. Okay, so I can just examine all of her stuff. Alright, I'm leaving. If I just walk in her room and just leave. I wasn't done clicking on things out here yet. This plastic plant needs a good watering. I'm pretty sure it doesn't. Your makeup looks just... What is happening? That plastic plant has enough water to last. Examine the thing. It's, one of those things. Ceramic baby shoes. Fake books. Several books about red meat and its importance to living well. So we got more pieces of crispy meat, and we can't get into the closet. Alright, what about this room? Oh, this is the bathroom. This plastic plant is dead. It's a I don't understand what's happening. The picture on the wall is hanging a bit crooked. Okay. Operate the wall picture. Oh my. Is this Stephanie we're looking at here? She looks like she's 30 years old. Alright, so we're peeping Tom now. I didn't know that was gonna happen. She's purty. The window affords a spectacular view of aluminum siding. So they put aluminum siding over the window. That's genius. Medicine cabinet reeks of various toiletries. One overly used paper towel. Oh, it's disgusting. I'm not even reading that one. So somebody's been peeing in the toilet. Painful toilet paper. I don't know. Poor rubber ducky. Alright, so other than the weird, creepy spying on Stephanie thing, what I don't understand. Okay. That's a loud toilet. Yeah, I flushed the toilet. I don't know why. Alright, Stephanie. 30-year-old Stephanie, who's supposed to be 17.
Who are you? What are you doing in my room?
Haven't you heard? We're getting married.
So, you're the one. Steve, isn't it?
You mean you don't know me?
I mean, I don't know anyone. I don't remember anything. How many times do I have to say it?
Just one, Stephanie, because I can't remember a damn thing either.
Really? Oh God, I thought it was just me.
You're not alone. Can you tell me what's going on here?
Those people downstairs have locked me in my room. They say I'm grounded until the wedding.
I really don't. Talk about. Let's talk about the amnesia, please.
Maybe my amnesia isn't total after all. You're familiar to me. Like we've met before. In another life.
Maybe we really do live here. Maybe we were together, and the same thing happened to both of us. An accident. Something.
Neither of us has bumps on our heads, if that's what you're getting at.
Have you been able to remember anything else? I mean, anything at all?
Well, I have had these recurring dreams. Just fragments, really. Strange, abstract images. Liquid, chrome.
Probably just a dream.
Well, have you thought about how to escape Harvest?
All right, I lost a lot of options here. Escape?
Escape?
Harvest is a prison, Steve. Don't forget that.
I mean, I'll agree with her, but I don't know. I haven't played this long enough to know for sure.
Of course I'm right.
Okay, now it's giving me Lodge as an option for some reason.
Everything in Harvest seems to revolve around this damned lodge, this Order of the Harvest Moon. They're responsible for this insane bake sale that's coming, and for the Harvest Blood Drive, too. When people talk about the lodge, it's always in this hushed, reverent tone. Mom keeps telling me that women can't join, but she keeps pressuring me to get you to join.
She's not the only one who wants me to sign on with the lodge.
That's probably the worst thing you could do.
You think the lodge is some kind of trap?
I think all of Harvest is a trap.
If that's true, maybe joining the lodge is the way out.
Look, why not explore the town a little? I can't get out of here, but if I could, that's what I'd do. Maybe you can figure out what's happening here without going anywhere near the lodge.
You're really afraid of the lodge, aren't you?
I look at that building, all lit up at night, and I get scared.
I mean, look at the damn thing. Seem like a harmless bunch of Masons to you?
I went to the lodge first thing. I need an application.
Everything in Harvest seems to revolve around...
All right, so we're just...
She's not the only...
All right, we're just repeating ourselves now. All right, can I get out of here now? No? I think I just broke it. Yep. Well, that's interesting.
That's probably the worst thing you could do.
You think the lodge is some kind of trap?
I think all of Harvest is a trap.
If that's true, maybe...
Look.
You're really...
I look...
Okay. So we're going to say bye.
Come back and visit me soon, okay?
I right-clicked, and for some reason that stuck me. I don't know why. Okay. I don't know. I guess we gotta talk to the creepy-looking dad, who looks like he's just fiddle-faddling with his hands over
there.
here.
There he is, my future son-in-law. And how's he doing today? What brings him to the Potsdam household? Huh?
Nobody seems to like it when I say I've lost my memory. And he's probably just going to say I'm a kidder anyway. So I'm going to say I came over to see Stephanie.
Oh, you'll have to ask the missus about that. Stephanie's grounded to the wedding. Can't have her changing her mind at the last minute. Not with all that meat at stake.
Say what now? What about meat?
Meat is the foundation of any decent society. Everyone needs at least 3 servings of red meat a day. And anyone who says otherwise is a commie. And once you're married to Stephanie, I'll be part of the family too. And your father will give me all the meat I want. Kind of makes up for not getting into the lodge.
My man, it looks like you've had your fair share of meat. I'm just saying. Can you give me an application to the lodge? Because I need one.
Why are you so anxious to get into the lodge?
There's wonders inside. I've heard there's more meat in there than they know what to do with. Now that you're of age, Steve, you might go down to the post office and fill out a lodge application.
I tried
They're
that already.
always looking for new blood.
Can you give me an application? Oh my God. I mean, I'll try.
Stop mumbling, Steve.
Oh my God.
I can't understand you at all.
All right, I tried. All right, Stephanie. Why is Stephanie grounded?
Well, don't look at me. Mrs. Potsdam wants Stephanie to study hard for her finals. If it was up to me, you could go straight upstairs, but you know, the little woman, you'll have to ask her permission to see Stephanie. Sorry, Steve. The last thing I want to do is upset you and your father before the wedding. Not with the meat at stake. You will remind your dad about the meat, won't you?
Oh my God, Father.
I haven't seen my father.
Yeah, I can't get to him
He's
either.
locked in a room.
He's not going to die, is he?
Like I said, I don't know. That woman, Mom, tends to him herself.
Well, next time you see him, be sure to tell him that I said hello. And tell him that I'm praying for his speedy recovery. And also, would you remind him about the meat? Especially about the meat.
Yeah, fine. If I see him.
You should be more concerned. If he dies, then who's going to take over the slaughterhouse? Who's going to tend to the meat? I guess as his son, you'd take over. Right?
Okay, so now we have a different option, slaughterhouse.
I can't imagine a better job than working in a slaughterhouse.
Okay, sure, I'll just continue to be nice for now.
Sure, it'd be just dandy. And you can't argue with success. Everyone in Harvest gets their meat from your dad. What a grand business to go into. Oh, sure. Cutting animals open may not be much fun. Reaching into their bodies and yanking out the bloody guts, intestines dangling and slapping against you, the smell of death and shit in your nostrils all the time. Well, those are all definite cons. But once you're done, the guts have been washed into the gutters. What are you left with? Meat. Rows and rows of scrumptious red meat.
So did they have static in there and they just left that? Oh my God. Okay, nice piece of crispy meat. All right, I guess we're gonna leave because I don't know what's happening here. None of that really helped me. It got weirder and it just keeps getting weirder and none of it's really helped me. Should we go to the meat plant? We're going to the meat plant because there's definitely something weird going on with them. Those are giant rats. Examine the building. Red brick building with a horrible stench coming from within, of course. Oh, that looks like a cat. All right, so there's rat. Or maybe they're all... I thought rats, but maybe they're all supposed to be cats? Examine the tracks. Bloody tire tracks. Okay. Alright, so of course we got to see what the music sounds like in here. It's not that offensive. If I could figure out a way to turn it down a little bit more and be playing in the background, I would do that. All right, so they're for sure cutting up cats. So the meat is cats.
Steve, how's your father? Is he better?
About the same, I guess.
He's been away from work for weeks, and when I call your house, your mother won't let me talk to him.
I haven't seen him either.
This is a fine kettle of fish, I must say, though I am glad to see you taking an interest in the business in your dad's absence.
Who are you?
Aw, Steve, I didn't want to believe that amnesia hokum. Now you're saying you don't remember your pal Pat O'Reilly?
No, I don't. But can you tell me about my dad's illness?
What exactly is wrong with your dad?
I don't know.
I don't know.
I was hoping you
I
could tell
wouldn't
me.
worry about it too much, Steve. You should be thinking about running the family business one day. That and getting into the lodge.
Why cats?
What's with all the cats? This a slaughterhouse or a kennel?
Oh, them? They eat the scraps, that's all.
Yeah, but look at them. Isn't there some kind of health department that keeps tabs on these things?
Are you going to work at the health department, Steve? Or here?
You seem defensive. I wonder why.
Maybe I get sick of do-gooder busybodies sucking around here all the time. A man's up to his elbows in guts all day, every day. What more do they want from him?
Okay. That was interesting. What if I go back into that?
What's with all the cats? This a slaughterhouse or a kennel?
Oh, them? They eat the scraps, that's all.
Yeah, but look at...
Are you going to work at the...
Here, of course.
That's good to know. Your father will be very happy, if he recovers.
My point was only, you shouldn't allow animals in the food processing area, right?
We don't let them get into the meat. That's unsanitary, and the health department wouldn't stand for it. There's things you don't know about the family business, but you'll learn. You may come to realize that this business is not for everybody. Just ask your poor, ill dad. It takes dedication and a strong stomach. A lot of times, when I'm finished scrubbing up and digging the bits of intestine out from my fingernails, I must confess I don't have much appetite for red meat. But red meat is one of the principal food groups, and you've got to have it. So when you can do this all day and help yourself to a juicy red steak afterwards, then by golly, you can call yourself a butcher. Of course, amnesia would certainly help that, wouldn't it?
Okay, amnesia.
Look, I'm not kidding about the amnesia. Why won't anyone believe me?
Well, you always were such a kidder, Steve.
Funny how that's beginning to sound like a stock answer. Like it was coached.
You sure are acting like a kidder, son. With your dad ill, you're gonna need to start behaving like an adult, especially if you're gonna take over the family business.
Alright, so we went through both of those already. Again, I don't feel like I'm getting anything.
Don't be such
from
a
this
stranger,
guy.
Steve. And my best to your dad.
Several small animals. So he's for sure just... Like, I tried to examine the meat. Freshly cut meat. He's for sure just cutting up the cats. Alright, nothing else I can do in here, so that did not... Again, that did not really help anything. Like, so far, all I figured out is that I need 2 different types of screwdrivers, and no idea where I'm getting those screwdrivers from. Alright, let's go to the fire station, just because they've been very weird about the firemen. Alright, so examine the fire truck with lovely shade of pink. So it's a pink fire truck. Okay, that's fine. I can go in. Okay, we're very excited about the fences for some reason. Firemen must have a ton of time on their hands. We're taking shots at the firemen. I mean, they have the same symbol as the lodge on the front of their building, so I can't imagine that they're that much different than the dudes from the lodge. All right, I mean, let's talk to the firemen, I guess.
Please excuse the mess. They've done wonders with the upstairs bedroom, but this garage defies color coordination.
Okay.
Sorry, Steve. After I'm through here, I've got cleaning to do. Rush, rush. Sorry, Steve. After I'm through here, I've got cleaning.
Okay. So, this is from, like, the 90s? What the... What the... What is happening? Oh, my God. I don't know. I don't know what's happening. Why are the firemen painting? I mean, they very clearly gave the firemen outside a distinctive accent for a reason. Alright, examine the dog. Saliva's foaming from his barking chops. Okay. I just need a screwdriver. Does anybody have a screwdriver? I don't even know what I'm doing with the pole once I get it. Alright, so we have two firemen to talk to. Are they going to be... Oh, this one's Sparky and this one's just fireman. So he's a guy with generic barks like the guy outside.
Don't bother me, I'm sketching. Oh, look what you made me do.
So...
Stop it, you're messing me up. Stop it.
This is so 90s. Stop. But why firemen? I don't... Okay.
I don't converse on the job, Steve. I don't converse on the job, Steve.
I don't... All right, Sparky. Help me out. Somebody help me out here.
Hello, Steve. Welcome to the House of Flame, as we like to call it. Oh, cut it out, Spots. Honestly. Once he gets barking, a good piece of meat is the only way to shut him up.
Oh, all right, well, we're back to the meat.
There you go, Spot.
What even is that? It looks like a banana peel. This is...
So, Steve, bet you don't remember me. Heard about that short in the old wiring.
Oh,
I'm Fire Marshal Sparky, head of your fire department.
Just why? Why are you sketching nude men in the fire department?
Please, it's not the subject, it's the process. Don't be such a party pooper, Steve. We're talking about art.
That was...
Besides, we haven't had a fire in Harvest since the newspaper building burned down. Though I'll admit that the Wasp Woman's place is one big accident waiting to happen. Isn't that right, Spots?
I feel like oddly traumatized for some reason for playing this at this point, because I just don't understand what's happening. Please keep in mind, I paid 89 cents for this. So he just drew a butt, painted a butt when he's sitting on his butt, and he also gave him a pimple on his butt. So tell me about the newspaper fire. I guess
a dreadful affair. You wouldn't think that a brick and steel building with a sprinkler system could go up that quickly.
Maybe you were too busy drawing to put it out in time, but do you think it was arson?
Oh, please. Dwayne was glad enough to see the thing go up, and so was McKnight. If you could get into that safe in his wall... Forget it. Look, Steve, as far as I know, the fire was an accident. Let's just leave it at that. Now don't you go moving.
That seemed unnecessary. Art.
Art enriches the community, Steve. No less than a pulsing fire hose or a fireman beating down a blazing door. So what if we're drawing a nude man? So what if all we ever draw is a nude man, or the same nude man over and over in all sorts of provocative positions? Context, not content. Process, not subject. Don't be so gauche, Steve. It's beneath you.
First of all, he's not even nude. He has on a Speedo. So, all right, tell me about the Wasp Woman.
Some people think all we do is sit around, sketching fetching examples of manhood for our own amusement. Nothing could be further from the truth. Why, just the other day we cited Tetsuo Crumb for fire code violations. All the dried-out paper wasp nests clustered around our wooden house. Why, it's a chemlog just waiting for the right faggot. Believe me, none of us wants to see another fiasco like the Sentinel fire.
Alright, we already did newspaper fire. What the hell is the dog's name? Spots?
Spots is a dandy watchdog, but like the rest of us, he has one awful vice. None of us can resist a nice cut of meat.
Alright, I'm leaving the fire station.
Bye-bye.
Know where I go helps me figure anything out. Every time I think, okay, well, they mentioned this, so maybe that's where I'm supposed to be going to learn something, I go there and I just get more confused. Alright, so they talked about the newspaper building and a safe and some other things and that it burned down. So what's left in the newspaper building after an extreme fire? How did it burn down though when there's 3 fire hydrants in the building? That's why I literally was just saying that. So I can't. I mean, they said something about the wall safe. I mean, it looks like a shovel. There's a shovel sticking out of the building ashes. Pick up the shovel. Use the shovel on the ashes. Examine the ashes. Buried in the ash debris, you spot a few hidden remnants. Examine the ashes. Operate the ashes. Bake. Examine the burnt flyer. It's a flyer for the harvest bake sale. Pick up the burnt flyer. Examine the button. Poster worker of the button. It looks like it was ripped from the cloth. Pick up the button. Alright. We actually made some progress here. Do I have the shovel? I have a shovel. I still have the pen. I guess I would need the pen to fill out the application if I can ever get the application. Alright, but now we have this button. So, at least the plumbing held up. That's interesting. Alright, I feel like we should go back to the post office, but I feel like that's also going to be totally fruitless. But we'll try anyway. When we have that button now, can we ask him about the button?
Sorry, son, no time to talk. Neither rain nor sleet nor snow nor hell shall keep the mail from its appointed rounds.
I hate you. Button! Yay, new option, button.
What's that you say? Oh, yes, my button. It's been missing for months now. I keep meaning to get another, but, well, the button's very distinctive. I'd have to file an S-411 with Washington to get another, and I just don't need the extra paperwork. Sure wish I could find it.
Okay, I have the button. So, if I give you the button, will you give me an application?
It's been missing for months now.
Okay. So...
Next time you post, don't forget this.
Let's try. So if I take the button and I give it to him...
My button? Why, I lost that months ago. Where did you find it?
Funny thing, that. I found it in the ashes. At the newspaper building.
What are you implying? That I had something to do with setting the fire? Preposterous. Why, 100 people must have visited that site since the fire.
Bruh, I didn't say anything like that. But none of them had buttons like this.
You just try showing that button to Sheriff Dwayne, son. He'll laugh you right out of his office.
Okay, that didn't go the way I wanted it to go.
Sorry, son. No time to talk. Next time you post.
Alright. I just want an application to the lodge, man.
My button? Why, I lost that months ago.
Funny thing.
What are you implying?
Cut the poop, we both know you set that fire.
And what if I did? I guess I'd be pretty grateful to anyone who could help get me off the hook.
How?
You seem like a capable lad. Hypothetically, let's say there was a gas can sitting in the evidence room at the sheriff's office. A gas can which might have some incriminating prints on it. Someone might be very grateful for the return of that gas can. Say, grateful enough to provide whoever returned it with a lodge application. Oh, and Steve, you'll keep this to yourself. If you're smart.
Alright, we made some progress. With a button. We've not been to the... Where even is the sheriff's? I don't remember the fire station. I guess it would be right next to the fire station. If that makes sense. Or who are you? Examine the traffic cop. This cop ignores you. Too busy writing a bug report. Because it's a bug. Get it? It's a bug. HPD. Stars and Stripes Forever. Examine the flag. I'm all the way down here. Anything else? Alright, let's get inside and see. Examine the door. Door is locked tight. Examine door. Door is locked. How am I gonna get this gas can? Examine the coffee pot. This hisses at you from its perch. Okay. Examine the map. A map of Harvest. Alright. It's labeled unsold arson and it's full. Unsolved murders and it's full. Alright. Unless there's something weird. I guess. So we gotta talk to Deputy Loomis.
Hey, can I help you, kiddo?
Are you the sheriff?
Nope, I'm Deputy Loomis. Don't you remember?
No, I don't.
Well, you always were a kidder, Steve.
Oh my God.
Look, is the sheriff in?
Nopers? Sheriff Dwayne's not here right now, kiddo. Anything I can help you with?
That coffee sure smells good.
Help yourself. Speaking of which, you're real lucky to be marrying Stephanie. She don't look like a good woman. I just hope she don't turn out like Mrs. Loomis, or mercy forbid Mrs. Phelps. Good women can be awful hard on a man's needs, don't you know?
Okay. Tell me about Mrs. Phelps. That was a very weird thing to say.
Mrs. Phelps down at the general store don't help things none. She's got them special picture
Oh my God,
books.
I know what he's
the
talking
one with
about.
the ladies.
I forgot who he was.
She won't sell me none on account of she knows my wife, Mrs. Loomis. Dad gum if that don't burn my britches. If and I even ask about 'em, she tells Mrs. Loomis and I get the broom. Enough to break a man's heart. Her burning my French postcards and me unable to replace them. A man's got needs, don't you know?
All right, I get it. I think I know what I need to do. Things are starting to come together.
Course, I don't necessarily mean French postcards. That's just what we called them in my day. Any kind of girly picture book, the kind men like, would be just dandy. I'd be right grateful, kiddo, if you were to bring me one.
You might be the creepiest dude so far that we've met.
Why, you sure ought to appreciate what a man's got to do sometimes in a parked car or a waist-high knothole in a tree or jail cell at noon.
Oh, my God.
Matter of fact, Mrs. Phelps got no reason not to sell you some of them French postcard girly picture books. If you can get any, it's see clear to part with them. Bring 'em round when the sheriff's at lunch, and I'd be obliged.
All right, I already have one. So goodbye.
Anytime, kiddo.
Now, first of all, he said I could have some coffee, but I can't actually have any coffee. So I don't know how giving him this is going to help me.
Oh, by George. Oh, by Jiminy. Oh, this here's the real thing. Oh, can I have it?
There, but I need a gas can though.
Oh, thank you, Steve. Excuse me, kiddo. I gotta go check the jail for clean towels.
Okay. The drawer is unlocked. Great. Can we open it? And, okay, we got, first things first, we got a key. Yes, please. Anything else? Barely legible note. Pick up the note. Okay. Examine the checkbook. Alright, I don't know if I was supposed to take those other things, but they're there, so I took them. And well, let me take the pencils or whatever any of this nonsense is. Alright, exit. So he went in there, which would imply that I should go here. Okay, well, yes. How about we use the? Can we look at this note? Right click to view. Sheriff, if you think I'm going to keep paying this forever, you are crazy. There are limits. Boyle. Who's Boyle? Alright, well, anyway, let's use the key. Well, we'll look at the checkbook real quick. Hold on. So Boyle's been giving him $256. And like he's not the only one though. Somebody else, WHAR? War? All right. So yeah, he's been. All right. I keep accidentally. Yeah, we're gonna use the key on the door, and then we're looking for the gas can. All Alright, let's just grab it. Wait, what? Vital clue in the mysterious Jolly Fat Man murder spree. Real old-fashioned dartboard riddled with holes and crimson smears. Sneakers. A pair of bloody sneakers. Yeah, I need sneakers, yes. Take those too. Alright. Lawn darts. This makes sense, they're illegal. Examine the hat. He did not like green eggs and ham, so they killed him. What is this? Cigarettes. Harvest has its own brand of smokes. I guess I can't see whatever that green thing is. Shaving kit. Bathroom kit is missing its razor. Camera. Just point and click. Oh. I have a camera now too. Examine the bear. Fuzzy was bear wielding a chainsaw. What is this? Binoculars. Pair of binoculars without the lenses. Another plane. Somebody's definitely in the planes. Beer. Beer can is empty except for attack. Okay. Cap. I guess it's to fit a normal sized head. Can't see what that is. Plunger. Look out for the Tidy Bowl Man. Engine. Alright, I guess from the smell of it, you wouldn't want to open the refrigerator. Fair enough. Not surprising when Loomis has tainted this evidence. Alright. Why is there a fire hydrant here? This prop helps Sheriff meet his parking tickets quota. Okay. More unsolved cases. More unsolved cases. Plainly empty. Plainly empty. Alright. Padlock. Sturdy padlock with slightly tarnished finish. Nifty little evidence shelf. Can't check the nail. Toast. Okay. Somebody murdered somebody with some toast. Clearly an impertinent little Vino with a big nose and woody finish. Alright. So, I mean, we got some great stuff in here. But no screwdriver. No, we got the cast can. Uh-oh.
Hello, Steve. Where's Loomis?
You'll be coming around the mountain if you come. Oh, that's it.
Loomis, damn you.
Wait, no. No.
Straining up the mattress again. Folding up the towels. Snake.
Why'd he start howling like a wolf? All right, let's just leave at this point. And let's go right back to the post office, which was all the way over here. And
sorry, son. Nope.
Oh my God. Okay. Yes. Bye. Sorry, I keep forgetting.
Next time you post.
So I'm supposed to click on me, click on the gas can, and set this dude on fire.
Oh my God. I can't believe it. After all this time.
Where's my application, Boyle?
Here, take it. With my thanks. You know, this morning as I was making my rounds, I noticed an awful lot of television aerials on the roofs. Seems like more and more each day. You got me this can just in time, youngster. I may have need of it again.
What do you mean?
There's another reason why Sheriff Dwayne didn't investigate the Sentinel fire. If you'd like to get something else on the blackmailing bastard, check around the television station. While you still can.
Alright, so yeah, so wait. So I didn't even put two and two together. I forgot that his name was Boyle. So he's been... Alright, hold on. So what if I try to give this to him?
What has that sheriff told you?
The sheriff?
That pie-faced son of a bitch. What have I been paying him for all this time?
Calm down. He hasn't told me anything. What could he say?
Nothing. I've just been working too hard, that's all. Forget I said anything, son. Sorry.
Interesting. All right, so we have to do the note too.
What has that sheriff told you?
The sheriff?
Okay, we're just...
That pie-faced son of a bitch. What have I been paying him for all this time?
Calm down. He hasn't told me anything. What could he say?
Nothing. I've just been working too hard.
Okay, so now I have the application, right? Yeah, there's the application. How often do you something? First name, middle name, last name, street, city, date, zip code. Do you have any physical disabilities that prevent you from can't read it. Nope. Do you something a tricycle? That's what it looks like it says. Oh god. I mean, they clearly didn't want you to read this. I mean, I see leather, gunpowder. Are you allergic to any of these? Okay, so like at this point, I would have. Can I take the pen and use it?
That's a ticket
on the application. And now, what if I want to look at the application again? All right. Nobody will tell me. Harvest. No idea. No. Yes. Do you enjoy the art of pseudo watering? Doesn't make any sense. Can you? Oh my god! It looks like El-Jab a repot. Yes, he can do that, and he is allergic to something. Have you ever had supercalifragilisticexpialidocious? I don't even know what that is. Can you tell me? Okay. All right. Anyway, let's go turn this in because we're making progress here. How do I get out of here? There we go. I'm still concerned / confused that when I loaded us up the first time just to change the volume, that it said something about using weapons, and so far there's been no use of weapons. All right, let's talk to him now.
I see you've managed to acquire an application. That demonstrates resourcefulness, a desirable trait for prospective members. You need a rest. Report back here for your next assignment.
Okay, so we had a nightmare, and now we're starting back in our room again. Do we still have all the stuff with us? Yes, we do. Okay, so now it's a different day. It's curious. Anything else? And I was like, did the quarter reappear? No, and we still can't take the sunglasses. All right, so the only thing I mean, he said we could report back to him. The only other thing that I know to do is to go to the TV station. I don't imagine that there's anything else our mom's going to say now.
Hello, dear. How are you today?
Yeah, just bye.
Don't forget to put the papers out for Jimmy. You know how he gets.
Okay, she said that before, but I didn't see. I had clicked on the papers. Oh, now it says pick up. Well, I'm just going to put it in my inventory, I guess. Alright, so let's go give Jimmy a newspaper. Here you go, Jimmy.
There now, see how easy it is? Things are so much better between us when you remember the paper in the morning. And let's keep him that way.
Okay. I don't know how that helped me. And let's give him the bloody sneakers.
Swell! Here's the keys to the broom closet at Gein Memorial. That's where they meet every day. About 3:45, as soon as everyone has gone home. Sometimes I hide in there beforehand. And Daddy-o, I see some stuff that's real nasty. Take it from me. You made a good swap.
No idea what I'm doing with those keys, but okay. Still don't have the Phillips head screwdriver or the flathead screwdriver. And at this point, honestly, I'm not sure where to go. So, alright, we'll go to the TV station because my son's in the background chanting TV station. What is happening here? Alright, let's examine the car. Silver Tucker with pale yellow interior. Can't examine that car. WHAR. Alright, so who are these? Examine the Indians. What? Are we gonna get racist now? Too busy drinking and smoking, they ignore you. I don't really know what to say about that. I guess let's just go inside. Okay, so the show that our younger brother was watching is literally being filmed in the town. Examine the sign. Fairly primitive form of mind control. QWERTY Western backdrop complete with cardboard teepee. Anything else? So I can talk to Range Rider. Examine the camera. Odd, no one is operating the cameras. And then it says exit over here. Where am I going? Backstage? Is this backstage? I'd love to find a screwdriver. Examine the cubicles. So an empty cubicle is either McKnight loves to recall his salad days as an insurance salesman or he can't keep his employees happy. Yeah, not coming in very well. Even this is where it comes from. Picture of gorgeous smile signed with "Kiss My Pineapple," Red Miffy. I no idea what that means. Okay, so there's just basically the whole reason to come here appears to be to talk to this dude because I'm not seeing. I was really hoping this was backstage and I was going to get a screwdriver, but my hunt for screwdrivers apparently is never ending. All right, let's talk to this guy.
Hey, sport. This is a private office.
Yeah, I know, Mr.
McKnight. I own and operate this station. Have you brought me some news for tonight's broadcast, or...
I've lost my memory. That's news.
The hell it is. You always were a kidder, Steve.
Oh my god.
Any real news to tell me?
Actually, I was just wanting to know more about the TV station.
Hey, WHAR is the only television station in Harvest. Since the old Sentinel went under, What with the newspaper building burning down and all, we're golden. Nobody competes with us, sport.
You and your partners must be rich.
Partners? I run the whole show solo, pal.
All right, well, that kicked me out of conversation.
Don't hurry back.
Oh, okay.
Don't hurry back.
All right, well, now he won't talk to me. Well, that's the first time that's happened. Like, I feel like that was a rather innocuous thing that I said, but apparently that was enough to get kicked out of conversation. I don't know, I feel like... Yes, I'll talk to Ranger Rider, I promise. I'm just trying to figure out... Either the show isn't compelling or no one wanted to be taken out by friendly fire. Alright, the only thing that's left to do is to talk to Ranger Rider, so... Let's talk to Range... It's not even Ranger, it's Range Rider.
Stay tuned, buckaroos. There's more to come on Range Rider's Cowboy Roundup. So don't go away. And what's your name, hombre?
Steve.
Hombre.
Steve's a swell name. My dog's name is Steve. Would you like my autograph, Steve?
Yeah, I guess.
Here you go, then.
TV violence?
Violence? What about it?
Children watch your show. Don't you think that violence is bad for them? I don't know.
Violence is as American as apple pie and low SAT scores. Where would we be right now if the cowboys hadn't gone out west and butchered innocent people to steal their land? Answer me that, Mr. Know-It-All.
But what about studies that have shown that children become more violent when watching violence?
Buckaroo, I rip the guts out of godless heathen Injuns. Most kids don't see godless heathen Injuns on a regular basis, and if they do, they better either get their eyes checked or do like old Range Rider and shoot the bejesus out of them, lest they want to go untreated for psychotic hallucinations, or wind up with their scalps hanging from a buckskin belt. Oh! Shit! Ow! Shit on a stickaroo! The parents that are griping about violence on TV are the same parents that go outside in the morning to fetch their papers, secure in the knowledge that they won't get an arrow through the noodle because the violence they hate so much done cleared the engines out of the neighborhood.
Yeah, civilization has benefited from violence. But should violence be treated as entertainment?
Check my rating, son. Violence is entertainment. I just put it on the air. If some kid watches, that says something about the kid, not me. Now, excuse me, we're going back on the air.
The whole violence is not good for kids message is really bizarrely out of place in this game. I don't know. I don't know what's going on.
Can't talk now, buckaroo. We're on in just a sec.
I mean, it's not even giving me any other options to talk to him.
Happy trails, buckaroo.
And then the other dude won't talk to me. So.
Don't hurry back.
All right. I don't know. And they're talking about like that there's. So why is the kid delivering or picking up newspapers? I don't know what's happening. No idea. I mean, we have a key for here. I guess we'll go here and try to figure out where we're using the key exactly. There's not much that I could see to click on here, so let's go into the school. Drinking fountain doesn't work. That one I can't even click on. Distasteful amalgam of chewed gum, mangled love notes, broken ballpoints, oozing blue ink, and wadded Kleenex. Yummy. Bulletin board, Brittlewood Staples. More bake sale stuff. It looks like the bake sale will be held here. Broom closet. That's what I have the key for. Class protected fire alarm. Oh, no, we're not doing that. Lockers are riddled with Inexplicable stains and dents. Alright, I mean, the only thing we have to do is to use the key. On the door. So I caught Grandma and Grandpa making out. I don't know how that helps me. You're busted!
Huh? What? Screwing in the school broom closet? What will people think?
They'll think nothing, you little bastard. You have no proof of your allegation, and we'll be sure to avoid this broom closet in the future. Come, Miss Whaley.
Not likely now. Thanks, Steve.
Well, I have the key. Alright, so what? I'm supposed to open up the door, and then I'm supposed to take a picture of them. You're busted!
Huh? What? Screwing in the school broom closet? What will people think?
Are you blackmailing us, you little shit?
Calm down, Mr. Harrell. Stephen would never do that. He's a smiley bear. But we should give him a token of our appreciation for his silence. Here, Stephen, take this baseball bat. You'll find it quite useful.
I think... Oh, my God. I think this photo's worth more than that?
More than that you won't get. We don't have much money. We're educators, not janitors. Now, will you take the bat or not?
Okay.
Wise decision, Stephen. Take the bat, and we'll take the photo.
Alright, so what the hell am I using a bat for? I mean, but couldn't I just take another photo?
Oh, man. Oh, man.
Alright, I guess I'm out of... I guess I'm out of inventory. Alright, so I have my... Oh, it's not my first weapon, technically. It's my second weapon. Okay, I don't know what to do with that.
Steve, good of you to drop by, big guy. Haven't seen you since graduation. A lot of changes, I hear.
You could say that.
Good, good. That's a nice part of my job. Turning fine young men and women out into the world, and then watching them prosper. Of course, I was able to reach more people at the old Sentinel, God bless her. But then again, I never got to see the results of my work up close before.
Who are you?
You know very well I'm Mr. Harrell, the principal of Gain Memorial. Steve, I've heard about this amnesia nonsense. I had hoped you'd be in the lodge by now, fine young fellow like yourself. But now... I think maybe you need a little more quality time.
Holy Jesus. Okay. Quality time was very strange, so I guess we'll start with that.
What do you mean, quality time?
Some, like Miss Whaley, favor stern discipline, corporal punishment, as a means of socialization. Myself, I temper discipline with love.
Oh.
Quality time can be such a warm, sharing experience.
No.
After just a few sessions, you'd stop this amnesia nonsense and become a productive member of society.
No.
And a fit candidate for the lodge.
No, he's a creeper. Oh my God, lodge.
Big guy, barring some quality time, the greatest gift I can bestow upon you as your former principal is a word of advice. Join the Order of the Harvest Moon at any cost. Within the lodge lies your future, and without, dust.
I mean, I guess I did technically join the lodge? I'm not even really sure.
Why do you keep calling me big guy?
A sign of respect, lad. As principal, my station is higher than yours now, but you never know what the future holds, so you should always hedge your bets and pay tribute to your inferiors. You never know who will come to power, or who, even now, wields it behind the scenes. For all I know, you might already be a member of the order, with access to the lodge. If that were the case, you'd be my superior, and I'd be all that much better off having shown you respect and spent some quality time with you.
No, stop being creepy. I don't like it.
Surely mine is the most important position in Harvest. The ability to mold young minds. That's power. You might think Sheriff Dwayne's the most important man here, big guy. But he only deals with my failures. When I do my job right, the sheriff never sees a thing.
Okay. I think that's enough.
Drop in again soon. Adult education is a wonderful thing, as is adult quality time.
Oh my god. Okay, yeah, we're gonna the Ed Gain Memorial Bake Sale. Oh, this is so strange. Why do I do this to myself? I'm not gonna lie. I am very curious as to how much weirder this gets. But with all that being said, we'll wrap this up here. I actually wouldn't mind continuing the story. I actually wouldn't mind. Let's drop a save. How does that work exactly? Even this. Look at the save screen. What in the world? Oh, I have to name it? Okay. I don't know. Save one. There you go. Alright, so how would that work now? Because I'm always compulsive. I need to, like, understand. So I went to load, and then I would just click on this. Okay, I think I get it. Alright, because we're going to try to murder this guy now. Because apparently we can put on a weapon, and then... No, I want to hit him with the weapon. How do I use... I don't want to talk. I want to... Okay. Can we... Why am I walking like that? Okay. That makes me feel a little better, honestly. That makes me feel a little better. So now I can unequip it. I can't search his body, though. Alright. Well, now I feel better about about ending the episode. It only took one hit to kill my man, too. Did you see that? Look, I'm scooting sideways. Oh, there we go. That's a beautiful shot. If you've ever played this before, or you've ever heard of this, let me know. And if you'd like me to continue playing and do another episode, let me know. I'll look just for one person. If just one person says they want to see where the rest of the story goes, I will make a valiant effort to see how much stranger this could possibly get. And if you do like strange games like this, please be sure to check out Illbleed, because it's pretty weird as well. But with all that being said, this has been Harvester. I am Loki the Mad Titan. I bid you adieu. Goodbye and good night. I don't even know, man. Creepers. Have a good night. See ya.